7 hours and 15 minutes had passed since the soldier's death. Instead of performing his last rites, Dr. Neo was determined to bring him back to life in just 10 minutes. This soldier held secrets no one else knew. As Neo's assistant placed the brain-removing device on the soldier's head and inserted a needle into his eye, the soldier's memories began to flow like data into the machine's shiny hard disk. Neo then transferred these memories into a robotic clone, creating a unique human-like entity. In a short time, the seemingly impossible task was completed. When the clone was activated, it was as if the soldier had come back to life. But then something astonishing happened. The human brain and the machine body couldn't communicate properly. The clone went berserk, tearing at its face, losing control. The situation spiraled out of control, prompting Neo to cut the power, leading to a failed experiment. Billions were lost, and the company owner, pressured, decided to shut down the project. Neo was upset, but remembered it was a day to spend with family. Moments with his children eased his tension until a large truck approached. Neo swerved the car, hitting it. His wife noticed their 3 children in the back, all safe, but then a large piece of wood struck her. The car careened into a lake. When Neo regained consciousness, he found himself the sole survivor. His family had perished. A typical person might have crumbled, but Neo made a bold decision. He called his friend Ed. Upon seeing the machine and the bodies, Ed understood Neo's intent to clone his wife and children. Ed cautioned that this was dangerous. Even if they were cloned, their brains would remain childlike, with memories only if the implant succeeded. All previous experiments had failed, but Neo, consumed by grief, persisted, and Ed reluctantly joined him. The challenge was that the machine had only 3 slots, forcing Neo to make a heartbreaking choice. He placed a handkerchief over his heart and left his youngest daughter out. With heavy hearts, they began their work. Neo spent 17 days in the lab, during which his son disappeared from school, prompting a visit from the teacher. Neo lied, saying his son was hospitalized, while he maintained a presence on social media, responding as if the family were still there. On the final day, the clones were ready, but the memory transfer was failing. If not removed immediately, the clone would age rapidly and die. Neo took a risk and removed the clone. When the door opened, the clones appeared like real human bodies, though their minds were childlike. Neo put them to sleep. Ed was amazed by the success. Neo's wife, eldest son, and eldest daughter were back. The biggest challenge now was helping them remember. Neo feared they might go mad like before. As he touched his wife's hand, a signal registered in the machine, revealing that the failure was due to the robotic body not connecting with the nerves. Now, with real bodies, the problem was resolved. Then the miracle happened. When his wife awoke, she called his name, indicating the memories had returned successfully. The next day, they enjoyed breakfast as if the car accident had never occurred. However, his wife experienced stomach pain while running, and his daughter had nightmares. Neo discreetly erased the car accident from their memories. But his wife witnessed this, and, upon learning the truth of her clone status, was shocked. Despite this, she forgave Neo, realizing he had carried such a heavy burden alone. The following day, they visited the park to choose a Christmas tree. Suddenly, his wife spotted a little girl in red, triggering a flood of memories about their youngest daughter, and the truth was about to emerge.